Welcome back to Wave 3 Listens. All across the country, a lot of folks are really excited about the use of bourbon in the kitchen. Well, courtesy of the American Brandy Company, or Copper and Kings American Brandy Company, you should get very excited about brandy. With me now is Chef Dallas McGarity, and we're going to talk about brandy in the kitchen, and you can use it in so many different ways with so many different flavors. It really adds to your meal. Chef Dallas McGarity, welcome to the show. Nice to see you again.
Thanks, yeah.
All right, now, you were telling me, we had a brief conversation, brandy has been used in the kitchen and in cooking for a long, long time, right?
Very, very long time, yeah. Brandy is like one of the staples in, the classic cooking cookbooks you read from back when you're in culinary school. You're reading through, and they use brandy in cream sauces, use brandy in desserts, use brandy for savory applications, with butter, with this and that. And it goes with a lot of different things, and I think people have kind of forgotten about it. Everybody wants to cook with bourbon, and we're in bourbon country. But Copper and Kings does an amazing job.
Oh,
so
that's what
I like brandy.
Yeah, I would think for you as a chef, Dallas, that brandy, and specifically Copper and Kings American Brandy Company, they have such a diverse selection. So for different recipes, different brandies, you've got sweet, you've got savory, you've got all of them taste a little bit different, right?
A little, slightly different, yeah. And the way you manipulate them in the recipe. I mean, if you want to use it for savory, you add a little brandy. You make a brandy vinaigrette, which is kind of nice to go on like this right here. We have a little Brussels sprout slaw. So that's kind of something, that makes it a little bit different and adds a touch of that brandy, but doesn't have like a cloying sweetness that you would get from some other liqueur that you might put in. I like using it with seafood. We have a little lobster salad right here that we do.
Let the camera take a look at that. That looks very fresh.
Yeah.
It smells delicious.
Yeah, it's nice.
So are all of these available, all these recipes available in your cookbook, Take Me to the River?
They are. These are recipes that I've kind of focused on with that hint of brandy, going on with different things. The cookbook's available online at Copper and Kings. So it's kind of one of those things where get the cookbook, play with the recipes, but play with brandy, when you're cooking. It's fun. So
yep, and I'll tell you what, you should be very happy if you're a cooker. You just love great brandy. You should be very, very happy with Copper and Kings American Brandy Company, located right here in Louisville. Okay, so a little seafood, a little overview, real quickly. What's exactly involved here?
Well, this is like a little chopped lobster salad. It's got a little lobster, some celery, a little onion, some mayonnaise, some brandy, obviously. The mayonnaise I like to use is Duke's. I'm from the South, and that's kind of what I grew up.
So what makes Duke's more southern than other mayonnaise?
Well, I like the flavor better. It's a little more vinegary and not as sweet. It's a lot more vinegar based. But we kind of chop it all up. You want to poach the lobster off ahead of time and cool it. Chop it up into nice big chunks. And then we have a little toasted brioche buns here. That's kind of the key too. You want to have a good bun when you do this. Could be brioche, could be potato roll, could be something like that, but you want to make sure that you have a nice bun and you toast it. The toasted bun makes all the difference.
And for folks who are familiar with Dallas McGarity, you like to use indigenous vegetables. You like to use, it's all about fresh. For folks who like to sample some of your wares, whether it be salads, appetizers, entrees, where they need to go there, Dallas?
I have two restaurants. I have a restaurant called Portage House in Jeffersonville, Indiana, which is right on the river, amazing view. It's one of the best views probably of Louisville, not in Louisville. So I tell people kind of come over there if they want a nice view and a nice patio. And then we own the Fat Lamb over in the Highlands as well. And that's kind of it's been there for about 2 years now. And we're just rocking and rolling.
With two restaurants, it shows me that you have a loyal following and you know exactly what you're doing. Okay, this dessert, you were telling me, this is one of your signature desserts, is that right?
This is. It's a gorgeous presentation, but this is something that we do at the restaurant. It's a Nutella mascarpone mousse with brandied strawberries. So it's delicious.
It looks delicious. And you cook all of the calories out of that, right, beforehand?
Yeah, totally.
Look, that's beautiful. A lot of it is about the presentation. I would think, Chef, for you, when we talk about presentation in the summer, right now, it's probably a lot of fun because you got a lot of greens and reds.
Summer is a very exciting time for a chef. You get a lot of produce from local folks. You get a lot of good stuff going on, and it's kind of like in Kentucky, it's kind of a crossover. You get that spring mixed with the summer, and asparagus runs a little longer here than it does in other places, and then tomatoes come in a little bit later. So in the fall, you'll still have tomatoes going on. It's just nice to play around with the produce around the area.
You're making me hungry. It's about lunchtime here. Okay, so some of your favorite recipes from Take Me to the River. They have a little bit of a southern flair. That's fair enough, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So tell me about some of your faves.
Some of my faves in the cookbook are the shrimp and grits. The shrimp and grits with brandy and butter. It just it's beautiful. The duck as well. The duck with a buttered brandy cherry sauce. It's unbelievable. It's dried cherries that you use brandy, obviously, to kind of reconstitute, and then you flame it and use a little butter and make the sauce out of it. So it's kind of savory, and it's got a little sweetness from the cherry, but it goes really, really well with the seared duck breast.
Wow. There's some beautiful pictures in here. And whether you're a chef or not, I think you're going to enjoy at least trying out some of the recipes. And again, Copper and Kings American Brandy Company, located right here in Louisville, Kentucky. Delicious brandies and a beautiful cookbook as well. Continued success to you, Dallas McGarity. You're doing very well. As I said, if you have 2 restaurants here in Louisville, it's so competitive, and the bar is so high. But you've managed to excel and to have 2 restaurants. So congratulations to you.
Thanks so much, Joe.
So that's you and your wife?
Me and my wife. Yep.
All right.
That's it.
Let's promote this dinner real fast. See, if you would invite everyone out to it. This should be fun.
Yeah, definitely. Come on out to see us on July 27th at 7 p.m. We're doing a 5-course dinner. Right out of the cookbook. So all the recipes are going to be stuff in the cookbook. We're also going to have some cocktails to go along with it, and it'll be just a good old time.
All right. Once again, you're invited. There's the information up on the screen. And again, we'd like to thank Copper and Kings American Brandy Company and Chef Dallas McGarity. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday on Wave 3 Listens Live.